Okay, good evening, everyone. We are live now. I can see Ritu, Shivani, Sami, Tarunya, and Nitya has joined. Okay, hi, everyone. Is my audio and video clear? Okay, Toshika, Rishik, Sara, Sai Kirtana, and Venugopal has joined. Okay, so my audio and video is okay. Then we'll start because this class, it might be it will be 1 hour only, 9 to 10, but the questions it will be little lengthy because we are going to do compound interest today. Okay, so Fatah has also joined. Good. I think you people are joining slowly. So 13 of you have joined. Okay, let's start then. So compound interest. See, in brief, I will just give you the formulas because I am just going to solve questions with formula. I am going to solve questions with formula. But you can do without formula also with the help of simple interest formula. So both ways you can do. But here I am going to do with the formula. Okay, so formulas I'll tell you briefly which formulas we have to use. First of all, simple interest formula you should know. Simple interest is P into R into T by 100. P is principal, R is rate, T is time. Okay, so compound interest, the formula of compound interest is equals to A minus P, amount minus principal. So simple interest formula you have already done, you have used it in lower grades. In compound interest, now this is the formula. I have written it as CI, compound interest. The formula is A minus P, where A is amount. So for amount we have formula. For amount we have formula A is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Okay, so here P is principal, then R is rate of interest. R is rate of interest, N is time here. N is time. Okay, so one thing you have to remember here, compound interest, it can be compounded yearly. Yearly means annually. So two different formulas we have to use. Yearly and half yearly. Half yearly means for a period of 6 months. Okay, so whenever compound interest is compounded yearly, this formula of amount you have to use. A is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. This formula you have to use whenever compound interest is compounded annually. Annually means yearly. So both the terms you should be aware. Other thing is half yearly. Half yearly. Half year means half year is 6 months. So compound interest, it can be compounded half yearly also. In that case you have to use the formula of amount as A is equals to P into 1 plus R by 2 into 100. So R also you will divide by 2 and N you will multiply by 2. R will divide by 2, N will multiply by 2. So when compound interest is compounded half yearly, the formula of amount is A is equals to P into 1 plus R by 2 into 100 and N into 2. So I hope formulas are clear and you have made a note of the formulas as well. Here one more formula I'll give you. One formula. So formula of simple interest you already know. Compound interest, this is second formula, this is third formula. Fourth one, okay, CI is equals to A minus P, that is also I have given to you. Compound interest is equals to amount minus principal. See, when rates are different, when rates are different. Rates are different. So in that case, the formula of amount is equals to A is equals to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100. And if we have third rate also, it will continue 1 plus R3 by 100. So this formula we have to use when rate are different for the successive years. Okay, so these are the formulas I am going to use in next few questions. So let's start questions. First question you can see on my screen. I hope you have made note of the formulas. And I want you people to do the calculations here. I am not going to do any calculations. So you have to do calculations fast so that we can just relate answers, like all of us are getting the same answer. And please don't use calculator. Don't use calculator. So let's start from the first question. Today's strength is very less. I hope you have informed everyone. Only 17 have joined. Please inform your friends. And yes, everyone liked the stream also. Okay, so thank you, Shashank. Okay, Nikhil, Ramna, Praveen, Mokshit, Saksham has joined. Okay, then let's start. They might join little late. No issues. Let's start from first question. First of all, we have to write the given things. So find amount and compound interest. So what we have to find, that also we have to write. We should be aware. See, if we know what is given to us and what we have to find, our 50% of the work is done. Okay, so amount we have to, it's a very direct question. So first question, direct I have given. So A we have to find, and also we have to find compound interest. We have to find amount and compound interest on 16,000. So this is the first amount, the amount which is given to us, like on which we have to calculate amount. The first cost you can see, this is not amount, this is the first cost on which we are calculating interest. This is known as principal. So principal I am writing with capital P. So principal is given to us as 16,000 for 2 years. Time period is 2 years here. So here with n I am writing small n. Time period here I am writing with small n. N is equals to 2 years. Rate is with small r I am writing. This is 15%. All the given things I have written. Payable annually. That means I have to use the formula of annually or yearly. We have to calculate amount as well as compound interest. So first of all, let's find amount. So directly by using formula I am going to do A is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100. So formula you have to write A is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. So now we can just substitute. So P's value is 16,000. 16,000 into 1 plus R. R's value is 15. So 15 by 100 whole power 2. Now we can just expand it. See here, just remember A is equals to 16,000 as it is into, now 1 plus 15 by 100. See, if you take LCM and solve this one, so you'll multiply it, this 1 with 100, and also you'll divide with this 100. So you will get 115. So just remember always here, you just add both of this. You add both of this. 15 plus 100, same thing you will be getting. This is just a shortcut I am telling you. Whatever you are getting this side, so 15 by 100. You add 15 and 100. You add 15 and 100. So 115 by 100. 115 by 100. So how many times? Power 2. Power 2. If you want, you can take LCM and do it. So this is just a shortcut I am telling you. So 16,000 into 115 by 100. So 2 times means 2 times I have to multiply it. 115 by 100. So zeros you can cancel it. So here 2 zeros with this one, 1 0 with this 100 we can cancel. Remaining everything you can multiply. Okay, so here I can think I can do here cancellation also on 2's table. 2 into 8 is 16. 2 into 5 is 10. Now here also we can do cancellation. 5 stable. 5 into 2. 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 3 is 15. So I am getting 8 into 23 into 115. So what is the value? 5,000. Amount, how much you are getting after multiplying. I am sure you I hope you people are not using calculators. So 21,160 is it the correct answer? 21,160. Okay, so after multiplying this, so here cancellation I have done. After this you can multiply. After this you can multiply and the answer, because most of you have given this answer, 21,160. So first part of the question is done. Now compound interest we have to find. So compound interest formula I have given you, A minus P. The formula of compound interest is A minus P. So amount just now we have found 21,160. 21,160 and principal is 16,000. Principal is 16,000. So we can do subtraction. So 21,160 minus 16,000. So what we will get? 5,160. So always write rupees, symbol of rupees, 5,160. So compound interest is equals to 5,160. So correct answer given by most of you. Praveen, Tarunya, Shivani, Akhila, Sami, Nikhil and Ramana. Okay, so why strength is very less? I am not sure. I can see like as if only 3 to 4 people are there. Okay, no problem. So as of now, I can see only 3. Okay, let's continue. Let's do question number 2. Question 2. Only 3 are watching. Yes, I'm not sure why. It was like more than 15. Okay, so Rohit borrows. First of all, we have to see what is given to us and what we have to find. So this is very important thing. First of all, you figure out what is given to us and then what we have to find. So this will help us to do the question. So Rohit borrows 86,000 from Arun for 2 years at 5% per annum simple interest. So this person is borrowing some amount. So this person is borrowing some amount. No problem, you can do this. It's fine. Please concentrate here. So here borrowing is done. That means some person has taken some money, but this is for simple interest. So this money is borrowed at simple interest. Okay, so for simple interest we can just write principal is equals to 86,000. So this person borrowed some money. It is not at compound interest but it is at simple interest. So time period for this one I am writing with capital T. 5 this is 2 years. Time period is 2 years. Then rate of interest with capital R, because this is the information about simple interest. So R is equals to 5%. So Rohit borrows 86,000 from Arun for 2 years at 5% per annum. Then he immediately lends out this money to Akshay. So again he is doing lending. So same money which he has borrowed, he is lending it to some other person at compound interest. Okay, so here the same thing I will write. So principal is same only. Principal is 86,000 So the same money they have mentioned, he immediately lends out this money to Akshay at 5% compound interest. So R is equals to 5% for the same time period. For the same time period means N, here I write time as N. So N is equals to 2 years. N is equals to 2 years. So calculate Rohit's profit in the transaction. So profit we have to calculate. What we have to calculate? I hope you have understood the story of the question. Here one person is borrowing some money at simple interest and the same money is lending it to some other person at compound interest. Now we have to calculate the profit, how much he has earned, how much he has gained. So how to find? Yes, so simple interest, first of all, see how much profit we have to find the profit. So how to find profit? How to find, because we should have the idea. We should have idea that how to find profit. I want you people to answer. Profit will be compound interest minus simple interest, because compound interest will always be more. Compound interest will always be more. So yes, so Praveen has mentioned, so profit is compound interest minus simple interest. So that means for this question we have to find simple interest and also we have to find compound interest. So let's find first of all simple interest. So simple interest I am going to find. So simple interest formula, simple interest is equals to P into R into T, P into R into T by 100. So P is 86,000, 86,000, R is 5% and time is 2 years by 100. So simple interest everyone knows, it's very easy to calculate. Formula of simple interest is P into R into T by 100. So 2 zeros here we can cancel. So this is 860. So 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 2 is 10. So simple interest is equals to 8600. So 8600. Simple interest is equals to, so we have found value of simple interest. Simple interest is equals to 8600. Now we have to find compound interest. Okay, so we have to find compound interest. So compound interest I will find with the help of this formula. Compound interest is equals to A minus P. A minus P. So amount first of all we will find. Amount is equals to principal P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. So principal is 86,000. 1 plus R. R is 5. So 5 by 100. Time period is 2 years. Time period is 2 years. So 86,000 into, like I have told you here, you can add numerator and denominator. So 100 plus 5 is 105. 100 plus 5 is 105. So this shortcut, if you want, you can find you can find LCM and then do the calculation. But also if you want, this shortcut I have told you, add numerator and denominator. So 105, 100 plus 5 whole power 2. Power 2 means the number will get multiplied with itself 2 times. So 86,000 into 105 by 100 into 105 by 100. So here 3 zeros will get cancelled. Again we can do cancellation. 2's table we can do 2 into 43, 2 into 5, 5 into 21. So what I am left with now, 43 into 21 into 105. So after multiplying this, what is the value of amount we are getting? Okay, so profit Shashank has found 2 answers. Okay, give me the answers, do multiplication, do calculations and share the answer. It's 94,800. So amount is 94,815. So Saksham has given the answer. If anyone else has calculated this one amount, you can just tell. Is there anyone else who has calculated the amount? 9,000 or 94,815. Okay. So amount we have calculated. Now we have to find compound interest. So compound interest formula we know I have already written. It's A minus P. So A is amount. So it is 94,815 minus 8,600. 86,000. So after doing subtraction, what we are going to get? Subtraction. Do subtraction. 94,815. So here 86,000 we have to subtract. So 815, 8815. Okay, so it is 8,815. So we found compound interest also. So Nitya, Shashank and what? Okay, so Ramna, who is using? Please don't use calculators. Try to do the calculations on your own. So we have to find here, we have to find a profit we have to find. So for profit, I have already mentioned profit is what? Profit is compound interest, because compound interest will always be greater than simple interest. Compound interest is always greater than simple interest. So compound interest is 8,815 minus simple interest we calculated as 8,600. Okay, so if we do the subtraction over here, so 8,815 minus 8,600, so answer is 215. So profit earned by this person is 215. Okay, so correct answer. Whoever has calculated 215, Praveen, Shivani, Venugopal, Sami, Viresh, and Shashank gave, even Sahan gave the answer. Okay, very good. Long back he gave. So profit here is 215. So the answer was, the question was little bit tricky, but both the situations you have to understand. First of all, borrowing, the person borrowed some amount at simple interest, he lent the same amount at compound interest, so we had to find how much he gained in this process. So first of all, we used simple interest formula, we found simple interest, then we calculated compound interest, then we did their subtraction. So anyone, any doubt? Anyone, any doubt in this question? If you have any doubts, you can just tell me. I did, but I got other answer. Okay, just check your calculations. Just check your calculations. Here you can see all the calculations I have done. Check, recheck your calculations if answer different answer you are getting. Okay, so let's do next question. If no doubts, let's see what is given to us and what we have to find. Calculate the interest earned and the amount due. So what we have to find? So it's clearly mentioned interest due. That means we have to find compound interest, we have to find compound interest, and we have to find amount as well. We have to find amount as well. So these things we have to find. If a sum of 15,000 is invested for 1.5 years, so how much money is invested? That is known as principal. So 15,000 is invested for 1.5 year. So time period is small and I am writing it is 1.5 year. Rate is given to us at 8%. Rate is 8% per annum compound interest. Interest being compounded semi-annually. Interest being compounded semi-annually. So what is the meaning of semi-annually? What is the meaning of semi-annually? What do you understand by this word? Semi-annually? What does this word mean? Yes, so it means half yearly. It means half yearly. Semi also means half. So semi-annually means half yearly. Okay, so what we have to do? See, this is 1.5 years. So we have to find compound interest and amount. So 1.5 year we can change this mixed fraction. 1.5 year if I change mixed fraction, it will become 3/2 years. So let it be 3/2 years only. So we have to use the formula of half yearly now. So first of all, I will find amount. Amount's formula for this one, amount is Amount is P into 1 plus R by 2 into 100. R by 2 into 100 because this is half yearly. This is half yearly. So P into 1 plus R by 2 into 100, here N into 2. So with R we divide by 2, N we multiply by 2. So whenever it is half yearly, semi-annually means half yearly. So this thing you always have to notice whether it is annually or half yearly, because both of these have different formulas. Now let me substitute the values. So P's value is 15,000. P is 15,000. 1 plus R. R is 8. 8 by 2 into 100 is 200 by N. N is 3 by 2. N is 3 by 2. So exactly 3 by 2 only we have to write into 2. 3 by 2 into 2. Now if cancellation you want to do, this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Here also if you want to do cancellation 2 stable, you can do 2 into 4 is 8. 2 into 100. 2 into 100 is 200. So I will not do more cancellation. I'll just write. So A is equals to 15,000. 15,000. Okay, so P is into R. Okay, so correct. 15,000 into 1 plus 4 by 100 by 3. Power 3. Now let's simplify this thing. 15,000 into, see here I told you same concept here also will apply, add numerator and denominator. Add numerator and denominator. So 100 plus 4 is 104. 104 by 100. Power 3. Power 3. As of now, don't do any cancellation. So I'll just write it. Amount is equals to 15,000 into 104 by 100. Power 3 was there, so 3 times will multiply. Power 3 means the same expression we have to multiply 3 times. Now if any cancellation is possible, do it. So zeros will cancel, 3 zeros will cancel first of all. Now after this, if any cancellation, just don't try to complicate the things. So 15 into 104 into 104 into 104 by 1000. If we do further cancellation, so 2 zeros from here, it will be in, I think, fraction. It will be in fraction. So do the multiplicative part first of all. Just multiply all the numbers present at the denominator or present at the numerator. Because if we do cancellation, see if I do cancellation over here, so this is for, we can do 4 into 2 is 8, 4 into 6. So this will be 4 into 250. So this will be little complicated. So you don't do cancellation here, just do the multiplication and tell me the answer. Is there anyone who is doing multiplication? Because then if we know the multiplication, then directly we can convert into decimals. So 104. Okay, so Shashank has done. I'm not sure. I want some other students also to share the answer. 168 729 60 by 1000. 168,72960. Okay, Nikhil has also shared the same answer. So 10 and 10 again you can cancel. Now you can convert into decimal. I want some other students also to share the answer. So let's see if we all are getting the same answer. So this one, if I want to convert into decimals, so this will be after this. From right side I have to calculate 2, I have to count 2 digits. So 1, 2, after 2 digits I can put decimal. So this is 16,872.96. So 16,872.96. Okay, so that means the same answer. 16,872.96. So amount we have calculated. We have calculated amount. So that was one part of the question. See, if we do multiplication, in multiplication always there are less chances of going wrong. So that's why don't, whenever in denominator you have 10 or 100 or 1000, don't do cancellation. Just do the multiplication and convert into decimals. Now compound interest we have to find. So this is A minus P. Amount we have calculated 16,872.96. Principal here is 15,000 minus 15,000. So if we do subtraction, what is the value of compound interest we will get? So Rishik has given the answer 1,872. 1,872.96. Yes. So this is the value of compound interest. 1,872.96. See, only subtraction you have to do. 16872.96 minus 15,000. So I'm sure you know how to do subtraction. 15,000 you can write in decimal and you can subtract it. So compound interest is 1,872.96. So you can see questions are a bit lengthy, and especially if the question comes of half yearly. So half yearly it will be too lengthy. But I have told you a way how to do it. Just do multiplication and then convert into decimals. It will be easy. So that's what we had to do in this question. Compound interest and amount we had to find. Principal, time and rate was given to us. We just applied the formula of amount, half yearly formula, and found the value of amount. Then we calculated compound interest. Let's do next question, question number 4. Till here, if anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me. So very simple question, direct questions. Till now we have done find amount and find compound interest. So let's do next question now. Question number 4th. Now first of all we have to see what is given to us. Like normally this is the first thing we have to see in each and every question, what is given to us and what we have to find. No doubts. Okay, so we are good to go. How much will 25,000 amount to in 2 years at compound interest if the rates for the successive years are 4% and 5% per year? So what we have to find and what is given to us? What is this 25,000? What is 25,000? Yes, it's P. How much it will amount to? That means amount we have to find. 25,000 is principal. So this is principal. 25,000 is the principal. Then time period is 2 years. So N is 2 years. N is 2 years. And then rates are different. For 2 years different rates are there. So R1 and R2 I can write. R1 is equals to 4% and R2 is equals to 5%. So rates are different. Rates are different. So we can write rates as R1 and R2. So amount we have to find. So how much amount to they have mentioned? How much amount to? That means we have to find amount. So we have to find amount. So which formula we have to use here? Rates are different. So we have to use that formula of amount where different rates we can apply. A is equals to, okay, so Praveen has found the answer also. Okay, very good. A is equals to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100. So if rates are different, so we have to apply this formula of amount. Only amount we have to find in this question, no compound interest. So formula of amount is equals to A is equals to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100. So everything is in multiplicative form. So let's substitute the values. Okay, so Divya has given the correct formula. Good. P's value is 25,000. So A is equals to 25,000 into 1 plus 4 by 100 into 1 plus 5 by 100. So 25,000 into, so here same thing like I have told you, add numerator and denominator. So 100 plus 4 is 104 by 100 as it is. 100 plus 5, add numerator denominator. So this is the trick I have told you. So 105 by 100. Always do the same thing. Now we can do cancellation here. So 3 zeros will get cancelled. 3 zeros will get cancelled. So after that also we can do any cancellation. We can do cancellation on 5 stable. We can do 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 2 is 10. Now 2 stable we can do 2 into 1. 2 into 52. 2 into 5, 10. Yes. So this is 5 into 52 into 105. So we can do multiplication here. 5 into 2 is 10. 25. This is 260. Yes. So this is 260 into 105. So what is the answer? 2300. Compound interest we don't have to find in this question. Only they have mentioned find amount. So amount is 27,300. Okay, so everyone has given the same answer, 27,300. So let me write it directly, 27,300. So this is the correct answer. Here we don't have to find compound interest. So as it's not mentioned in the question, so why to do extra work? So only amount, which is 27,300. Okay, let's do next question. So till now 4 questions we have completed. In the fourth question rates were different, so we applied this formula where we can apply R1 and R2 as the successive rates. Okay, let's do next question, question number 5. Same thing we will do. First of all, we will see what is given to us and what we have to find. This is the first step. Always write given things and what we have to find. Compute the amount and compound interest. So in this one also what we have to find? We have to find amount. We have to find amount. And we have to find compound interest. Compute the amount and compound interest on 10,000. So principal is how much now? Principal is 10,000. Internet issue. One second, let me check. Okay, is it fine now? Is it fine? Is my audio and video clear now? Video is paused. Network issue. One second. Okay, is it fine now? Video is not clear. Okay, now I think it's fine now because on my other device it's absolutely fine. It's fine? Okay. So let's continue. Okay, so question number 5 we started. Compute the amount and compound interest on one, it's 10,000 annually. Annually means it's yearly only. Okay, then let's do this question. Time is 2.5 years. So time means N is 2.5 years. R is 4%. R is 4%. And here compound interest is annually. Okay, so how to do this question? How to do this question? Just see it carefully. Amount is equals to, normally we know the formula of amount. Amount is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. This is the formula of amount we use. But here time period is little different. Time period is 2.5 years. See, when half yearly we did, we changed the mixed fraction. When half yearly we did, we changed the mixed fraction. But when it is not half yearly, as this question, this is yearly. This is not half yearly, this is yearly, or you can say this is annually, compounded annually. So here mixed fraction we don't have to change. What we have to do, this formula you have to use. First full years, like 2 years as it is, the last half year you will write like this. 1 by R by 2 into 100, R by 2 into 100, here half into 2. See, 2 years, 2 years, because the time period is 2 years. And then 1/2 year, 2.5 years. See, first 2 years we write like this, P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power 2, and the last half year we write it separately. This is only in case of annually. Half yearly I have already shown you how to do this. So I hope this is clear. This is how the formula. Now P's value is, P is 10,000. 1 plus R. R is 4. So 4 by 100 power 2. 1 plus 4 by 200. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So power 1. Now let's simplify it further. So 10,000 into, same thing here, we'll add numerator and denominator. So 100 plus 4 is 104 by 100 2 times, as power is 2. So 2 times we can write directly 104 by 100. And here what we are getting, add denominator and numerator. Same thing. See, here power 2 was there, that's why I wrote 104 by 100 into 104 by 100. Now here if I add numerator and denominator, so it will become 204 by 200. Okay, so I've just substituted all the values. Now we can do cancellation. All the 4 zeros of this one will get cancelled. So what I am left with now, again if we see in 2's table, we can do cancellation. 2 into 100 is 200, and 2 into 102. 2 into 102. Now further we can see, we can do, it's better I think, from here we can do multiplication. 104 into 104 into 102 by 100. So okay, so I think you people have done the calculations. So what is the value of amount we are getting? 11,248.64. 11,248.64. Why different answers? Saksham has given different. Okay, everyone is given different answers. So what is the value of amount? All the calculation you can do. So A is equals to, so it is 11,000 32.32. I hope you have done multiplications over here, and by here, after doing multiplication here 100 was there. So you can convert into decimal. So 11,032.32 it will become. So this is amount. Now we can, okay, first one is wrong. So are you all getting this one? 11,032.32. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Let's find compound interest, because in this both we have to find. In this we have to find both. We have to find amount as well as compound interest. Compound interest is A minus P. A is 11,032.32. P is 10,000. So if we do subtraction, it is 1032.32. 1032.32. That's the value of the compound interest. 11,002. Why again different answers? Sami is telling me some different answer. For answer he is not coming properly. Okay. Calculation mistake. See, that's why I have told you so many times, do the multiplication part. See, multiply 104 with 104, whatever answer you are getting, multiply it with 1 or 2. Okay, so 1032. I think that's the correct answer. Again, Fatah is giving different answer. Is telling me, I think, with the first one, but I'm not sure. 1632 point. See, subtraction, if we do it is 1032.32. Yes, Fatah, why your answer is different? Okay, so we found, I hope you have understood here how to apply the formula of amount for in these type of questions. Anyone, any doubt regarding the application of formula? Okay, so it's correct. 1032.32 is the correct answer. So anyone, any doubt regarding this application of the formula? Calculation wrong. Okay. Calculation mistakes. Okay. So that's why don't do cancellation, just do multiplication and convert into decimals. So that way the answer will mostly it will be correct only. Because multiplication there are less chances of going wrong. Division you might make mistakes. No doubts. Okay. Let's do one last question for today's class. So question number 6, because it's already 9:50. Let us do one question. This type of question we have already done. This type of question we have already done, but it's a bit different than the previous question. Okay, so same thing is happening here. A person is borrowing and immediately he is investing. So what is happening here? A person is borrowing. He is borrowing. So borrowing at simple interest. Same thing, a person is borrowed some amount at simple interest. So how much that person is borrowing? Principal is 40,000. Then rate of interest, because simple interest I am writing capital P, capital R and capital T. It's 10% per annum, and he immediately invested. So Rohan borrowed 40,000 at 10% per annum simple interest. He immediately invested this money at 10% per annum. So same rate of interest, compounded half yearly. Calculate his gain in 18 months. So 18 months here if I write. So time period if I write for this one, for simple interest, it is 18 months is 1.5 year. 18 months is 1.5 year. So in case of simple interest, we have to change the mixed fraction. It will become 3/2. In case of simple interest, we have to change the mixed fraction. See, mixed fraction we have to change in case of simple interest also in time. Time I am asking, time is given to us in the form of mixed fraction. And in half yearly also we have to change. In yearly we don't change mixed fraction. Then here this person is lending some money or investing, you can say, at compound interest, and compound interest is also half yearly. Compound interest is also half yearly. You have to be careful over here. What is the amount? Principal is 40,000. Then rate of interest is same, small r I am writing. Rate of interest is small r, it's 10%. Time period n. N here I write time period as small n. This is 1 and 18 months. See, time period is given to us as 18 months. 18 months we know it's 1.5 year. 18 months is 1.5 years. Because in these chapters, like in compound interest, like both in simple interest as well as in compound interest, time we always consider in years. Time we consider in years. So it is given to us in months. We know 18 months is 1.5 year. So I'll be writing here 1.5 year. So it's half yearly. Half yearly I have to change the mixed fraction. So this will become 3/2 years. Now we have to find gain. So gain we have already done. So this will be compound interest minus simple interest. Gain is compound interest minus simple interest. Same type of question we did earlier also. The only difference was that in that question compound interest was yearly. Here the compound interest is half yearly. So this is the story of the question. Once you understand story of the question, the calculation parts will become easy. So simple interest we have to find. So simple interest formula we know, SI is equals to P into R into T by 100. So P's value we know, principal it's 40,000, R is 10%, time is 3/2. So 3/2 only we will write, by 100 here we can write as it is. We can do cancellation, 2 zeros will get cancelled. Here with 2 also we can do cancellation. 2 into 2 is 4, 2 zeros. So 2 into 3, what I am left with, 200 into 10 into 3 is 30. So 2 into 3 is 6. We can write 3 zeros. So simple interest is equals to 6,000. Simple interest is equals to 6,000. Okay, Ramana has found gain also. Nitya, Tarunya, Venugopal. Okay, gain even Saksham has found 3 not 5. Okay, very good. Let's see now. I have to find compound interest also. For that, first of all, I have to find amount. Amount is equals to P into, because this is half yearly. Amount is equals to P into 1 plus R by 2 into 100. 1 plus R by 2 into 100. Here N into 2. N into 2. So this is the formula. This is the formula. So P is 40,000. P is 40,000. 1 plus R. R is 10. 10 by 2 into 100 is 200 by 3/2. N's value is 3/2 into 2. So this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Here you can cancel 0 and 0. So 40,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros here. So add numerator and denominator. So 20 plus 1 here you will get 21 by 20. 21 by 20. 20 plus 1 is 21 by 30. How many times? 3 times. As power is 3. So power is 3. So 3 times. So into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. So that's very easy, I think. So 3 zeros you can cancel. 3 zeros you can cancel. So we are left with, and cancellation with 2 also you can do. 2 into 2 is 4. So you can cancel. Here 1, 0 will come. So 10 into 21 into 21 into 21 by 2. 1, 2 is there. Further cancellation you can do on 5's table. Yes, 5 into 2 is 10. What is the cube of 21? I'm sure you have learned by now. What is the cube of 21? Because 21 we have to do. What's the cube of 21? Let me see how many of you remembers this. From long back I am telling you to learn cubes. Tell me the calculation. See, I am not doing any calculations. Here I am dependent on you people for the calculation part. If you all are doing by on your own, not using calculators, just tell me the answer of this thing. And 21's cube you have to tell. 441 is the square of 21, not cube. It's 9261. 9261. Okay, so if you are multiplying this 9002 and 441 is the square. Okay, so cube I asked. Now if you multiply this, what's the value of amount you are getting? What is the value of amount? Yes, Venugopal, 441 is a square. Here we have to find the cube. What is the value of amount you all got? Okay, amount I am asking. Why 441, 441 again? Venugopal is typing again and again 441. I am not sure why. Okay, it's 46,305. I'm just considering this as the amount. Is it correct? 46,305. So let's find compound interest now. Compound interest we need. CI is equals to A minus P. Amount is 46,305 minus P. Principal is 40,000. If we do subtraction 6,305, we will get compound interest. So we have to find gain. Gain is compound interest minus simple interest. Compound interest is 6,305. Simple interest is 6,000. At starting itself we found simple interest, and 305 is the gain. Gain is equals to 305. So correct answer given by maximum of you. Okay, so this was the last question of today's class. So this was the question. 6 questions we completed. If anyone has any doubt, you can just let me know. Although I saw the strength was little less today, but no issue. See, tomorrow also we'll be continuing this chapter, because till now we have only done those questions where we found simple interest and compound interest and amount. And tomorrow we will do some questions where we will find principal, rate and time. So I will cover all types of questions tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow will be the last class for this, because we are doing revision for final exams. Okay, so tomorrow I'll make sure we'll complete this chapter. We'll do few questions where we have to find time, principal and rate. Okay. So if anyone has any doubt, you can just let me know, or else we'll just end the class. Previous slide. Okay, 1 second. This one? Okay, it's crystal clear. Okay, very good. Fatah, do you want to see this one?